on, ladies, gentlemen, and otaku alike. This is Recall Reviews. Attilio back here again, and wow, it has been a long time since my last review. In fact, the last review I did was that Superman Christmas special 8 months ago. I know, that's crazy. And since then, I had to have edited about 1,000 hours worth of wrestling footage, dozens and dozens of episodes of ECPW Adrenaline, dozens of episodes and specials for ECPW Fully Charged, and I've wrestled about a dozen matches myself since then. And we're booked up with shows from now to the end of the year. It's crazy. And in October, I'll be going to Washington, D.C. with the Lucha Company of all places. So it's going to be a busy, wrestling-filled rest of the year. But my goal is 5 reviews, and this will be the first of the 5 from now until the end of the year. And as you can see, I'm not even in my normal recording space right now. I'm doing some house sitting for my old man and watching the dog at the same time and whatnot. And I'm actually recording this in his man cave, or his bat cave as he likes to call it. Most of his pop culture stuff is all Batman stuff, which, I wish I could show you more, but the place is a bit of a mess, but it's really cool. With that being said, today we are going to talk about Detatoko Princess. Now, Detatoko Princess originally was a manga series that ran between the years of 1994 and 1999 and published in Shobo Magazine and Dragon Magazine, with a total of 6 volumes. Then, between the years of 1997 and 1999, the 3-episode OVA came out. Here's a picture of what the DVD looks like. I had forgotten to bring the physical copy with me today, but just looking at that box art, I feel the rage starting to bubble up a little bit. And it was licensed in the U.S. by Anime Works / Media Blasters. And for those who need a refresher, yes, that Media Blasters. So, without taking up too much more time, let's get right into it. So we start out with our main character demonstrating some magical girl bullshit to destroy a flying hillside or mountain or something along those lines just to get a bird out of a tree. We learn her name is Princess Lapice, and she's voiced here by Laura Chu. The next scene, she explains this in an, I don't know, it's just a little strange.
Oh, hi there. I'm Princess Lapice, and I live in Sorcererland. Believe it or not, I can use the great power of the magic eraser to help people and do stuff. That's cool. Don't you think so, friends?
So, after every anime intro ever, we finally carry on with our plot, where we find Lapice chowing down on some flan while her magic instructor is flipping out about Lapice using her godly power to destroy the flying gardens just to save a baby bird that was stuck in a tree. As a way to, quote, calm her down, Lapice's mother whacks her through a mirror portal to a supposedly safe lake where she'll have to go on a multi-day hike back home to build some character.
Aha! All I did was send Lapice to the Silver Lake, east of the Diamond Palace. It's really no more than a 3-day walk, you see. By the day after tomorrow, that girl will come home with a cooler head on her shoulders.
But Sapphire, Silver Lake is just a nickname, dear. You have just sent our daughter on a dangerous journey to Sylvania Lake.
Huh? Oh no, that's not good. What are we going to do now?
That means that the princesses...
is actually headed towards some mysterious lake called the Sylvania Lake, and now is lost and alone somewhere in the world.
What?
Princess!
Oh, no.
Princess! Princess!
Oh, the voice acting is so bad. This is gonna be a long one, isn't it? We are next introduced to our fan service villain named Topaz, voiced here by Jessica G. We find out she is a bit of a creeper.
What are you talking about? Just who do you think I am, you fools? I am the great Topaz, Witch of the North, and world-famous collector of pretty girls, and this is not going to stop me! Ugh. Just you wait, Lapis. This time I'll make you mine for sure.
After that, we're introduced to the rest of the protagonist characters. Kohaku, voiced by Peter Doyle, Nandra, voiced by Felice Sampler, and G, voiced here by Doug Stone. Our heroes seem to find themselves wandering around to try to get back home as they start getting chased by the furriest ogres I've ever seen. And there seems to be some really odd editing choices.
They're ogres, Princess! I read somewhere that they feed on human flesh!
For heaven's sake, Mother, did you have to send me to a place like this?
I didn't edit that. That's just how it came right out of the box. And while we're here, there seems to be a lack of audio in some moments. So let's go back a bit and then move on.
They're ogres, Princess! I read somewhere that they feed on human flesh!
For heaven's sake, Mother, did you have to send me to a place like this?
In a throwaway line, you'll learn Kohaku was cursed with immortality, as Lapis throws him to the proverbial wolves, and then...
Watch it! Hey, you, who do you think you are, you big hair ball? So you want to fight? All right, I'll stoop to your level, you big ugly monster, but I'm warning you, I have a secret weapon, and I'm not afraid to use it! 1 pudding, 2 puddings, 3 puddings, 4 puddings, 5... hey guys, does anybody know how to use this thing?
No idea.
Take that!
I just don't have the words to describe how annoying this scene has been. Then, Lapis's father arrives to save everyone in possibly one of the worst things I've ever seen. But then, points her into the right direction.
Give him an upper swing!
I'm coming to save you, Lapis!
Left-handed!
Yeah, go! Whee!
Listen, little girl. These woods are too dangerous. Go that way. It will take you to the town of Hylard.
The princess, though, is dumb as a doornail and doesn't recognize her father in the baseball disguise. And all of this was only in the first 15 minutes. You don't understand. We still have another hour and 15 minutes of hell. When we get into the new town, we're introduced to another villain for the series, Lady Elena, voiced by Malik Berger. No joke, that's her name.
How dare you defy me? It seems Elena, the great ruler of Hylard, has been too easy on you.
Defy you? We'd never do something like that, Lady Helena.
Our heroes enter the town and we get the usual scene of them eating way too much food. Oh yeah, this is a good time to state, Lapis is obsessed with flan, or pudding as they call it in this show, despite the fact it looks exactly like the flan you see in Courage the Cowardly Dog. She demands some pudding, and the waitress states that it and all desserts are banned and made illegal to make and eat by Lady Elena, who rules the town. The reason being, and I shit you not, is desserts make you fat and are the enemy to women. It's an actual line. Look it up. Right after that, we get the obligatory bath/accidental seeing the main girl naked scene.
Huh?
I'm so exhausted. For heaven's sake, Lapis, where the heck have you disappeared to? Oh, my darling, darling little Lapis. Soon you'll belong to Big Sister. Oh, what's this? Huh?
Huh?
Ah! Princess, what's the
Are
matter?
you okay?
Ah! Ow! 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 Oh! Ah! Ah!
Afterwards, Topaz enters the scene in a more direct manner and summons a Moemon from a Pokeball. Her self-titled groupie is named Annie, voiced here by Rebecca Forstad. And a fight ensues. Lapis magical girls Elena's palace down from the sky to win the fight, and we move on to the next episode.
Ready, princess? Chariot!
This can't be happening!
I really don't want to sit through any more of this. Another whole hour of this garbage worth of an OVA. But I feel compelled to sate this cursed morbid curiosity. We find our heroes at the start of episode 2 in the desert, with Lapis passing out from lack of pudding. She is revitalized when she catches the scent of pudding and sprints 6 miles in the desert to a section of land covered in fruit. But turns out the fruit conceals pudding.
My nose has never been wrong before.
Wow! Pudding!
I told ya. Delicious! This is the real thing, pure custard pudding of the highest quality.
But, don't tell me all this is pudding! Ah!
Ow!
She falls for a tripwire, and G uses Kohaku as a meat shield to protect Lapis. And yes, that one is directly in his ass. And that's exactly what watching this OVA feels like. But then, out comes a character named Juwai, and wait, is that?
Huh?
Must be the mayor's henchman. Get out of our forest now, or you're in trouble.
Huh? Come here and harass us all you want, but we'll never hand over the pudding forest!
That's right, and now get out of here.
Bryce Pempenbrook. Oh, early 2000s Bryce. When you were still new, young, and fresh. Before you voiced Kirito, and before your name was a curse word when talking to my friends about who's voicing who in an anime dub. That's okay though, Bryce. Your performance as Shiro Emiya in Fate and Masaomi in Durarara is a slight comeback for me. And Bryce's sister Akul, voiced here by Marie Devon. After a scare, they all sit down and Bryce explains that he and his sister are the guardians of Pudding Forest. In the explanation, we meet the next villain, Konyaku Mayor, voiced by Steve Kramer. He has an obsession with Konyaku, and that's the only bit of character that we get for him. But judging how the series has been, is that any surprise?
With Koniaku, you can make all those things. That lustrous skin, the color of a soggy ditch. Slimy to the teeth, that inexplicable taste. That's right, Koniaku is the ultimate delicacy, the ultimate food created by the gods! Well, honored guests, don't you agree that's an accurate description?
Huh? Oh, yes, you're absolutely right.
Excuse me, Lady Topaz.
In a scene that doesn't need to be as long as it is, Lapis says they will stay to help fight back against the mayor, and we see maybe Kohaku is a little heavy-hearted for the princess. After a montage of pudding-eating clips, we have the worst romantic dialogue I've ever listened to.
Princess Lapis?
Huh? Juwan!
Your Highness, I hope you've been eating pudding to your heart's content.
Yeah, I've had about 1,500.
What an amazing appetite. I'm sure you have the most efficient stomach in the whole planet.
That's what people always tell me.
They look really cute together.
I've been in charge of the princess's education for 15 years, and I assure you I've never seen her smile like that before.
Oh, I wonder if the princess has feelings for him.
It's so lovely here. It's almost like heaven. Not that I don't miss the palace, but I wouldn't mind living a quiet life in a place like this.
Princess Lapis?
Topaz and Lapis meet again as she uses another Pokeball to summon her Moemon. This one named Ray Ray, voiced by a returning Malik Berger. God, that name sounds like a special at a local diner. Anyway, a fight breaks out, but Topaz gets caught up in her cute girl obsession and runs after Bryce's sister, falling for the same tripwire as Lapis did earlier. And I guess Ray Ray just dies when her ball is broken. In a desperate move, Topaz...
Listen, you. If you want this pudding to live, you'll do exactly what I say.
She holds the pudding hostage. She holds the pudding hostage. She holds... When we come back, Topaz escapes and she reconvenes with the mayor. She doesn't need to try too hard, though, to get him to reveal his actual plan, which is basically using a rare metal beneath the pudding forest to sell and build a Konyaku theme park with the money. Lapis exclaims she wants to live in the forest with Bryce for the rest of her life, totally crushing poor Kohaku. Then the mayor, with Topaz, arrive with a fucking pudding kaiju? And that dumb princess refuses to fight because she can't bring herself to hurt the goddamn pudding. Baseball Dad shows up to give some heart of the card shit, telling Lapis to look deep within herself to see what the kaiju really is. Then the miracle of rain literally washes the pudding away, revealing it's actually a Konyaku kaiju. Then Lapis magical girls again and wins the fight.
Super Magic Eraser!
I think they just died in space. Either way, she erased the magic of the forest that made the fruit pudding. Oh, too down. I can't do this anymore, guys. I can't. No. I said I'd do all three. One more left. Final episode of Detatoko Princess. Episode 3 starts out with something that looks like it could fit in Nadia's Secret of Blue Water. After the opening credits and that awful annoying song, we find our heroes yet again hiking around and stuck with no money or food. We are introduced to Selena, voiced by Debbie Ruthstein. She is being chased by a bootleg Ginyu Force. A Ginyu Force in the sense they are just a few guys in tight clothes who like to pose a lot.
Come on, Selena, we're taking you back right now. You'll be better off if you cooperate.
No, never. There's no question that being fit is a wonderful, important thing, but you're going about it completely the wrong way.
You'll be surprised to know that's what we thought at first, too.
Yeah, but that was because we were so ignorant about the real wonders of staying in shape.
It's wonderful! It's wonderful!
Please, friends, I beg of you! Wait, please!
Fine, I'll give you that one, Detatoko Princess. You got one chuckle out of me. Oh, Topaz got back down to Earth. Well, anyway. Selena repays Lapis for actually helping her by buying her group food in the nearby town. Selena explains the backstory of her situation, which is basically she is the high priestess of the Aqua Road. Think Atlantis before it sunk. Someone had stolen her throne and revived the Fitness Brothers, who are demons. After, we're introduced to another villain, one of the three Fitness Brothers, all voiced by Christine. That's Chris, first name, last name, Steen. Or Stein. It's E-I-N, so Steen, like Berenstain. Not Berenstain! It's Berenstain Bears, damn it! I digress. In the following scene, you learn that Lapis quite possibly killed thousands of people with her past uses of magic. The minions of the Fitness Brothers are in the streets, forcing people to exercise. Wow. Seems like me trying to get my friends to go work out with me. Selena explains the whole town is cursed now so that all who enter will be subject to the ways of fitness, magically forced to mentally and physically enjoy the burn and the pumping of the iron. We also see Topaz fell victim to the ways of the jog. And of course our heroes get caught up in the curse. Then we get a quick scene of the not-so-healthy Fitness Brothers revealing their plan in praise of the fit, then... Really? A bootleg Rocky montage? Selena creates a safe zone in the room they find Lapis in. And of course, the first thing she does is go to the kitchen to steal pudding! The minions of the Fitness Brothers enter the room after Kohaku is yet again hit by spears and arrows. Then it's revealed they broke the anti-snacking law. After being caught, they are forced into a workout dungeon.
I'll run you all into the ground! I'll whip you and your pathetic spirits into the shape of your lives!
So we ended up here anyway.
Why are you making me?
That's weird. My blood pressure keeps dropping.
What do you think you're doing? You're not...
Okay, fine. That's 2 chuckles you got out of me. Then Lapis finally gets fed up with the pump, and seeing that Topaz was captured as well, she magical girls breaking the curse on the town, Lapis, Selena, and Topaz enter the chambers of the Fitness Brothers to put an end to their brand of fitness.
What was that?
Selena!
Are these guys the Fitness Brothers?
They look more like the Sickly Brothers to me, wouldn't you say, my dear?
Fitness Brothers, you know you are teaching us the wrong kind of fitness.
Then the fitness principles we have been teaching are incorrect?
That's ridiculous. There's only one truth about fitness. I know there's no right or wrong about it.
You think that way, Selena, because you are not cursed with a weakening disease.
Only a sick person can ever understand the true meaning and value of exercise. Ah!
The brothers meld into one, becoming a pig demon, and Topaz finds herself blasting off again. Then, Baseball Dad and Masked Mom get a battle boat for Lapis to fight back against the Fitness Ham. Then she magical girls for the final time in the OVA.
I'll make you pay dearly for my strained muscles! Oh, great power! Holy power! Obey my command now and forever! Show me your power now! Ah! Super magic now! Eraser!
To think that fitness failed.
That's because your kind of fitness is the meaningless type.
What?
In the end, Lapis did grow from her experience. By 1 inch, her father says. And she hasn't learned a single lesson, and we're left with a post-credit scene that her mother sends her back through the mirror portal to start this all over again. This was truly terrible in every sense of the word. I'm talking about an anime that has absolutely no redeeming qualities whatsoever. The fact that there are 6 volumes of a manga series that this is based on absolutely baffles me. That there was any time and effort put into making this 3-episode OVA garbage fire. Normally when I watch something, I can find something that's worth watching, something that I can recommend to somebody. But this, if you see this, you should stay far away from it. Anyway, this was Recall Reviews, and I recalled it for you. Wow, I channeled Prince Akhenaten right there. Tune in next time.